Bonjour! If you know my page, you know that I am wanting to move to France. Now, if you want to move outside the US, here are some pointers. It's very, very important which country you choose to move, okay? I want to move to France because I'm half French. My grandmother only spoke French. I live outside of New Orleans, which New Orleans is the closest thing to France. If any city in the US, because it's a very strong French culture. French food galore. So all of these things combined, definitely feel France is the place for me. Not to mention, I am a cheese connoisseur. Look, today I'm eating blue cheese. Not everybody can eat blue cheese, okay? If you're just eating cheddar cheese and white cheese and that's it, you're missing out. Love wine. But this is the thing. These are some tips to help you find the right place. One is budget. All these countries have different financial requirements. Now, it depends what visa you're doing, too. Retirement, if you have to just live off savings, or if you're working for a work permit. So they're all different, okay? But I have my own business and I have a social security, so I'm not going to be working in France. So for me, I just need 1400 net. I think 1800 euros gross. It's one of the lower minimum requirements. Like Greece, I think it's like 3,000. Other countries could be 25, 2,600 a month. So when I fully retire, I want it low. And the cost of living is a lot lower than the US. Not necessarily Paris. Now, Paris is lower, all in all, because you have to count, they have an extra excellent metro system. I'm paying almost $600 car note. I could wipe that off right off the top. $600 savings right there. Because you can take the metro everywhere. Okay, it's just so convenient. A couple euros, it's just so reasonable. Internet is 20 bucks. I mean, there's advantages, okay? So you have to weigh all those. Groceries are less expensive. Free health care, excellent education, all that. So, whatever country that you're going to go on their embassy website. Their embassy website will tell you everything. I know about France, but I have not entertained the other countries. I looked at Greece, but like Greece, it's 3,000. And like, I'm going to ship my product out of whatever country I'm living at, and France is easy. Italy, I cannot ship. You cannot ship cosmetics, and you can't receive like cosmetics from the US in Italy. A lot of countries have custom restrictions. So look into that if you are wanting to buy stuff online or if you want something shipped. There's certain countries that don't allow it. I love cheese. I am a cheese connoisseur. Love all kind of wine. My mother was a borderline vegetarian, and so yeah, it's blue cheese today. Blue cheese. Not everybody can eat blue cheese. So these are some things to consider um, about what country do you feel like you would fit into, and don't be just running over there and get a permanent apartment. Get an Airbnb for at least a month in a place to really know if you like it, because it's not just about the apartment or chateau or any place that you possibly going to buy unless you've been there a lot, because you have to encounter, you don't know the surroundings, you don't know the area, okay? That's important, because you can see these beautiful pictures online of apartments and chateaus and stuff, but what does the area look like? Is it way far away from everything? Are you out way out and you have to have a car? Do you want convenience or do you want to be way out in the countryside? Everybody has, you know, a different dream. So you have to decide what your dream is. Write some of these things down. Budget. Food is big. Do you love the food in that country? Because if you don't, you're going to be paying higher prices for anything that's imported. Of course, if they create it in that country, it's a lot less expensive, okay? If you're not eating that food, yeah, it's going to be costly. So make sure you adore the food wherever you are going to go. Do you like Italian food? Most people do like Italian food, French food, Greek, Malaysian and Thai food. Not everybody likes that. Um, Albania, like Bulgaria, wherever you're going, make sure that you really like the food because if you're planning on living there, you're going to be eating that a lot, okay? Or you're either paying really high prices to get a different kind of food, okay? So these are some of the things to consider. And to whether you're going to be working, whether you're going to be retiring there, are you going to be studying there? All of those things are big, big factors. So I'm just looking forward to sitting out on a balcony somewhere, drinking my Cabernet Sauvignon and eating my zillion different cheeses I plan on buying in France. France is known for cheese, and I love cheese. Okay. And I love French food because in New Orleans it's all French food. Okay. Now, in Louisiana, it's very, very spicy, I would say. So that's a little bit different, because in Louisiana, it's hot sauce, hot pepper. Our food has a punch. And when you're used to eating that and you eat something very, very bland, it's a big difference, especially when you're used to eating certain kind of food. So these are all things to consider when you decide to move out of the US and what country that you're going to go to. So go on to whatever embassy website, whatever country you're planning on going to. Every country has one. And go on there, look what it takes to get there, and then research the areas, the type of food, um, healthcare, education, all the things that are important to you. Okay, whatever's important to you. Research and see if they have it there. Because those are some of the main factors that are going to make your life happy. Okay? You don't want to go somewhere where you're going to be unhappy. All right? So look to see that those are fulfilled for you before you pick. I'll see you next time.